first, we start with the Clemson Tigers. They pick up a huge commitment on the recruiting trail. Quarterback DJ Uiagalelei committed to the Clemson Tigers, and now it's official. He chose Clemson over the Oregon Ducks, and Clemson lands another top 50 prospect. Where might you rank DJ in the conversation of Clemson quarterbacks like Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence?
Oh, wow. I think
tough?
That's a tough one. Like, I'm going to go Deshaun Watson at number one.
Okay.
He is the guy that started the legacy in terms of winning a national championship. He is, what do you call Jamie Lannister? The Kingslayer?
The Kingslayer.
He is the Kingslayer when it comes to Nick Saban, and then everybody else follows off of that. I think Trevor Lawrence and DJ Uiagalelei, they fit right into that number 2 spot. I think both of those guys are both super talented. We go 2A, 2B. Like, both of them so crazy talented in terms of what they do. Trevor Lawrence, obviously, not as much as a runner of DJ Uiagalelei. Uiagalelei, a little bit stronger arm than Trevor Lawrence, but he has the ability. I think that what we're seeing on Trevor Lawrence is the ability to manage that offense and manage those personalities in that locker room. So I think they both fit in. It's going to be interesting to see because you think about it. Trevor Lawrence, Deshaun Watson, they're from Georgia. So those are boys from the mud that are coming into Clemson. They know what it's all about. Very interesting to see what DJ does when he gets cross-country to go to Clemson to see how he swims in that pond. They had another guy, Hunter Johnson, supremely talented, who's going to be the starter at Northwestern this year. But you look at him, he didn't have sort of that mental makeup to be in that Clemson locker room because that's a locker room full of dogs.
Yeah.
And you better be ready to rock and roll. You better be a dog with them. We saw the same thing with Jacob Eason going cross-country to Georgia, and Jake Fromm was the guy that just fit into that locker room better. So I think for DJ Uiagalelei, his big question mark is going to be how he fits into that locker room, because then he may be able to elevate himself maybe over Trevor Lawrence. But right now, I will say this, though, Trevor Lawrence got an opportunity to win 2 more national championships.
There you go.
It'll be tough to beat that.
The average star rating for a prospect or for this overall class for Clemson's 2020 class is the highest it's been in at least 20 years. And their highest rated commit is defensive tackle Brian Bressie out of Maryland. Bressie posted some crazy numbers at the opening in Washington, D.C. over the weekend. The D tackle clocked a 4.8 in the 40 at a stout 288 pounds. What's the most impressive thing about Bressie on the field?
Oh, I mean, we got to go with the 32-inch vertical.
Okay.
You get 290 pounds up in the air?
Yes.
Almost 3 feet?
Yes.
Up in the air? What?
What are we doing?
You're getting 3 feet in the air at 290 pounds.
Wow.
That's a lot of explosion. And we see it in his tape, his ability to transition that explosiveness to power against the offensive line.